Hey guys, we're back. We were away for a while, holidays and whatnot. We're at New Brand. I'm here with David. We're going to be playing a 2,000 point game today. We have Grey Knights.
We have Grey Knights.
Grey Knights.
666. Titan's best.
There you go. And we got some Thousand Suns and some Zinch Demons. And let's take a look at the armies.
Special Strike Force straight out of Titan. There's a demon incursion on this planet, Esplendor 4. It's a fortress world, and we're gonna purge this disgusting, vile chaosness. So what do we got over here? We got a brother captain. He is a ghost. That's why he's ethereal and green. He's got falchions. Another HQ choice is our chapter master in the Nemesis Dread Knight. Grandmaster Nemesis Dread Knight. And then we've got a Grey Knight chaplain as well, because you always have to make sure that the purity, even amongst the warriors of Titan, the Grey Knights, must be maintained. Okay, then we're heading over to our troops. We got a Terminator squad, and then we have another Terminator squad, and then we've got 3 sets of strike squads. We got some guys made for close combat with their falchions. We got force halberds, and then we've got force halberds as well, and we got a rhino. To protect us from the air, we've got a Storm Talon gunship. I do understand that point-wise, it's really not the best one in the whole lineup flyers, but it's such a cool model. I mean, I don't know. It's a good-looking model.
Sure is.
Then we got a Venerable Dreadnought. Pretty good little conversion on that one. He's armed with las cannons. And then we've got a standard Dreadnought, which has the assault cannon and power fist variant. So this is the force. This is exactly 2,000 points. Strategically, there have been psychic powers dealt out amongst everybody but the Storm Talon and the Mechanicum pilot who drives the Rhino. So looking forward to a good game, and want to put chaos and send it back to whence it came.
Who's going to be a warlord in this game?
The Dread Knight, the Grandmaster, is going to be the warlord, and he has first to the fray, letting him re-roll his charges.
Okay. And how many command points total?
Oh, we've got. So this is a good question, and I just want to say to everybody out there that list building is definitely a little more complicated than you would think at first. So this is a Vanguard list and a battalion list for a total of 7 command points.
That's David's 2,000 points of good guys.
Boom!
Okay, and this is 2,000 points of chaos. We got 2 detachments, 3 HQs over there. We got Lord of Change, Blue Stripes, Changeling, and Lord of War Magnus. Forming 1 detachment, and then over here we got the Vanguard detachment, which is 3 elite slots, Scarab called Terminators. This is Hellforged Contemptor Dreadnought. We got Ahriman as the HQ choice. He's actually not on disc, he's on foot. And then we got Drake, the Hell Drake.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's it. Magnus, the Red Primarch of the Thousand Suns, is going to be the Warlord, of course. And he's, as always, going to be using Tenacious Survivor as his Warlord trait, which is he ignores any damage dealt to him on a roll of 6.
Right.
Okay, and let's take a look at the board. Okay, guys, so we're done with deployment. We are playing the Eternal War Mission Frontline Warfare. We randomly selected that one, I guess. We selected Dawn of War deployment. We placed 4 objective markers, like so. Okay. That's the deployment zone for
Grey Knights.
And this is how they deploy. We got a Dreadnought back there. All of those things are in reserve. And then Chaos deployed like so.
Alright, so this is Esplendor 4. It is currently a fortress world. It is said that the Emperor stubbed his toe at this location and they built a shrine around it.
Nice.
However, as all good things must come to an end. Chaos has been very active in the segmentum, and has come to claim the Emperor's toenail that is rumored to be also enshrined, and it's going to be a pretty nasty battle.
We'll see if we can get that relic. Anyway, with that being said, Chaos finished deploying first, so they are going to improve their roll by 1 when determining who gets to go first, which is what we're going to do right now, I guess. So this is my roll. to see who gets to go first. I get a 5 plus 1, that's gonna be a 6. And then David is gonna roll a 2. So 1,000 Suns and some Zinch Demons are gonna go first unless David seizes the initiative. So let's see if Grey Knights can seize the initiative on a 6.
Oh, so close.
Okay, so it's gonna be Chaos Battle Round 1. So blue scribes that are conveniently positioned right here have a movement of 12 inches. They will actually, let's advance them, why not? So we're gonna be advancing them 12 inches plus 5, 17 inches. That's a lot of movement. They have a fly keyword, so they're just gonna position themselves right on top of the objective marker right here. Heldrake has a movement of 30 inches, which is gonna get him, he's right there, he's gonna flame him, and then he's gonna charge him. That's kind of what we're gonna do, I think.
There you go.
Actually, that was not a good idea. That guy is slow, right? What I'm saying is I should have just left him alone. I should have moved my whole army away. But everybody's smart in hindsight. Yep. So we're gonna move Magnus. Magnus moves 16 inches. He's nowhere close to anything, so he's just gonna advance as well. He's gonna move 16 plus 3. That's gonna be 19 inches for Magnus. So Magnus will take to the sky, land somewhere around here. Okay, this dude can move, I believe, 12. He's gonna be advancing as well. So he's gonna move 15 inches over here. So he's gonna come something like so. Okay. The changeling should really follow these guys, but we also want to protect this.
2 points.
He's gonna be advancing as well. He's gonna move. I believe 6 inches plus 3, that's going to be 9 inches. So 9 inches is going to get him up to here. Contemptor Dreadnought can move 8 inches. He will be advancing as well. So he can move 14 inches. Something like so. And then Ahriman will be advancing as well. He's just going to get into cover. This is the end of my movement phase. At the end of my movement phase, my 2 reserves are going to be coming in. Okay? So this objective marker in the enemy deployment zone is undefended, right?
Many
There's
Chaos
nothing.
Sorcerers have had aspirations that were similar.
We'll see what happens. So, and then Scarab Occult, Team Gold. We'll see what that does for us. That's the end of the movement phase. Moving on to the psychic phase. The gold cape guy is too far out. He's not in range of anything useful. The blue guy is within 18 of the flyer over here. So he's going to try and manifest Smite. Smite goes off on a 5. This is a 6. So this successfully manifests Smite against this flyer.
Alright, so I can't, I do not believe I have anything that can deny, so. No. You placed a good placement.
So we're gonna then try and do a, well, it's actually gonna be a single mortal wound on this guy. 10 wounds, so he's down to 9?
9.
Okay.
9.
Moving on. We're gonna try and manifest Weaver of Fates on Magnus, which is gonna improve his invulnerable save by 1. This is a 4. Plus 2 is a 6. And Weaver of Faith is Warp Charge 6. So this is successfully manifested. So right now he has a 3-up invuln save with rerollable 1s. Next thing that we're going to do is we're going to try and manifest Warp Time with Magnus. That's going to be a 9 plus 2. That's an 11. He most definitely manifests this. So he's going to get to move again. His movement is 16. We can again advance him. So that's what we're going to do, because we advanced in the first tank. He can't charge, so it only makes sense. So 16 plus 5, that's going to be 21 inches of movement. That sound about right?
It does.
So that's what he's going to do. Okay, and the last psychic power that we're going to attempt to manifest with Magnus is Smite. So Magnus is going to attempt Smite. He's going to go against the flyer. that's equipped with those nasty las cannons. This is going to be a 6 + 2, that's an 8.
The Venerable Dreadnought will attempt to deny.
Okay, you need a 9 or better to deny this.
Oh, 7. It
7.
doesn't go.
So it does go through. This is going to be D6 mortal wounds. Do we want to call that a 6, or do we want to re-roll this?
Let's roll on.
Let's re-roll it. Not a problem at all.
This thing is messed up.
That's going to be 2 mortal wounds.
All right. 7.
7. Does that impact his profile in any way? Not really, right?
It will soon.
We're gonna try and do some things with Ahriman. Ahriman can manifest prescience on the Dreadnought. Warp charge 7. This is a 3 + 2. That's a 5. He improves it by 1. That's a 6. This is a failed psychic test. He can also try and manifest diabolic strength on himself. Warp charge 6. This is an 8 + 1. That's a 9. He has +2 to his strength, and I believe he also has +1 to his attack characteristic. Okay. Knows Bolt of Change, Bone of Change, Smite, and Treason of Zinch. He's outside of range for Smite. The only useful thing he can do is Boon of Change, which is what he'll do. This is an 8 + 2, it's a 10. Boon of Change is Warp Charge 7, so this definitely goes off. It's gonna buff him, it's gonna improve his profile, it's variable, it's D3. It's a 3. This is going to be +1 to his toughness. So Lord of Change is going to be right now toughness 8 for until the next.
What's your
psychic
warlord
phase.
again?
Magnus is the warlord. Yep. I believe that's all we're gonna try and do. That's gonna be everything in the psychic phase. We're gonna move on to the shifting phase. So we're gonna start with the Dreadnought. Dreadnought can see those models hiding in that building over there. The only weapon that's in range is the Soul Burner.
Well, they're not hiding.
Well, excuse me. Okay, he's just gonna target those dudes over there. So he has he's equipped with a Soul Burner, a single Soul Burner. It's an Assault D3. He advanced, so he's gonna suffer a penalty to his ballistic skill of 1. So he's typically 2+ to hit, I believe. But he's now gonna be a 3 up to hit. Assault D3 is gonna be 2. Okay. So we're now going to roll 2 dice. Let's roll them over here.
That's a great thing.
We're looking for 3s. That's 2 mortal wounds. So pick 2 guys and say goodbye.
I hate you. Okay.
He hates you. Did you hear that, Dreadnought? Okay. So the other weapon that he's equipped with is a Flamer, but Flamer is out of range for anything meaningful. So moving on. There's 2 units of Terminators over here. The blue team is going to be discharging all of its weapons into the flyer.
Okay.
And then the ghoul team is going to be discharging all of its weapons over there into that Dreadnought. Okay?
Okay.
Blue team going
You got
into...
a -1 to hit the flyer.
He's hard to hit?
He's hard to hit.
I mean, if he is, he is. You know what I mean?
He's hard to hit.
So their ballistic skill is a 3. There's 3 guys equipped with rapid fire 2 Inferno Bolters going into him, shooting their regular weapons, and it looks like those are hits. Strength 4, toughness
Toughness 6.
6. So we're looking for 5s. Nope, nada. Okay, so moving on. There's a guy equipped with missile rack over there. That's heavy 2. They ignore the heavy penalty, hitting on 4s instead of 3s. That one hits. Strength 8, toughness is 6. We said.
6. So you're wounding on.
So 3s to wound. That's 1 wound. Is -2 to AP and D3
Okay,
damage.
so it's a 3 save. So we're looking for a 5.
You're looking for a 5.
He likes it.
Okay.
Shrugs it off.
And then the last thing that we can do is heavy 4 with the Soul Reaper cannon into that dude over there. Looking for
a thin layer of adamantium on this.
okay. Looking for 4s. We hit twice. That's going to be 5 versus 6. 5s to wounds. We get 2 wounds. That's going to be Soul Reaper cannon -3 to AP.
And this is on
him.
damn -3.
that's
So 6
6 up saves.
6.
2 of them, single point of damage each.
1 goes through. 1 does not.
Okay, so that's one
more damage.
wound to him.
Okay. Still not knocked down a stat line. 6. He's taking 4s. He's got 6 left.
6 left. Okay.
5 he begins to suffer.
Team Gold, let's see if they can do something better. They're going to shoot into the Dreadnought over there. that's barely visible, but they can see him. So same spiel. Let's start with the Hellfire missile rack. The Dreadnought is not hard to hit, so I can use my full ballistic skill to shoot at him.
Yes.
Okay, looking for 3s, and we get double 1s. Zinch once likes that Dreadnought for some reason. Okay, let's do the Soul Reaper cannon. Looking for 3s. We missed once, but we hit 3 times. That's strength 5, toughness.
Toughness is toughness 6.
Toughness 6. Looking for 5s to wounds, and it looks like we get 1 wound. That's going to be -3 to AP.
-3. Okay, so he needs a 6. Nope, 1 wound goes through.
1 point of damage. How many wounds does he have?
He has. He's got 8. So he's down to 7
wounds. Inferno bolters. They can't benefit from rapid fire, but they are rapid fire too. So that's 6 shots going into the Dreadnought, hitting on 3s. And we missed 3 times, but we hit 3 times. That's strength 4. Toughness was 6,
yep,
right? So 5s to wound. And it looks like we get 1 wound. That's going to be -2 and 1 point of damage.
Okay, so -2. So we're looking for 5s.
Suspense is
2.
Okay.
He takes another wound.
Okay, so he's down to
6.
6 wounds left. Okay, the one last thing that can shoot is the Drake over there. He used to call that Dreadnought on his cell phone. Assault D6 weapon. Let's see how many shots. It looks like it's just going to be 2. 2 of them. Strength 6, toughness 6, right? Looking for 4s. 2 of them. -2 and 2 points of damage.
Nasty. Okay. So we're looking for 5s.
We're looking for 5s.
The Emperor protects.
The Emperor
Usually.
does protect. 2
2 damage
each? Yep.
Okay, so he is down to 4.
I'll take that. Okay, and I think that's going to be all we got for shooting, so we're going to move on to the charge phase. So Ahriman is too far away, can't do anything. This dude is too far away. Magnus Advanced can't charge. Too far away, too far away, too far away. They just arrived from Deep Strike and they're nowhere close. So Drake is going to be bold and suicidal, and he's going to charge into this Dreadnought. You may overwatch if you.
Oh, I will. Okay, so hitting on 6s. So we have also, he is an underslung. He's got a heavy flamer. He would have still went for it. 5 shots. So that's strength 5, AP -1.
Strength 5, toughness 7, I believe. It is only on 5s.
And we've got 1 wound at -1.
-1. He has a 3-up armor, which would mean he needs a 4-up save or a 5-up demon save, but 4-up armor save is better. So he actually takes a wound. He's going to be down to 11 wounds left.
Okay, we're looking now. The assault cannon opens up as he charges it in, and hitting on 6s. 3 hits.
Nice.
3 hits. It is wounding on 5s. Nice. We got 1 more wound, and it is a -1.
-1. Same thing then. 4-up armor save. We save it. Zinch protects. Still, just for, you know. And we get plenty. So he is going to move into close combat with the Dreadnought. Okay?
Okay.
Has 4 attacks, and his weapon skill is a 3-up. So 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. We get 3 of them. This is going to be strength user, which is 7, versus toughness of the Dreadnought is 6. So we're looking for 3s to wound. And it looks like we just get 1 wound. This is going to be -1 to AP and D3 damage.
Okay, so -1 AP, so his save is 3, so I'm looking for a 4. No, I do not make it. I'm going to burn a reroll on this.
I mean, if you have to.
Knocks me down to 6 command points.
Good.
And I'm looking for the 4. It was meant to be. The Emperor wanted that to happen. And what was the damage on it?
D3. Let's find out. Let's find out. Emperor gives him a single wound.
He's down to 3.
Down to 3 wounds left. Okay.
3 wounds, okay. But he swacks back.
He gets to swing back.
He swings back. And he's got 4 attack. Oh, sorry, he's got 4 attacks. His weapon skill is 3+.
Well, hold on. He's severely wounded right now. Does that impact his
He
profile?
does not have the regular dreadnought. The venerable dreadnought do not have a stat line that,
Oh.
that varies. Only some of the really bigger stuff does.
Interesting.
2 hit.
Okay.
2 hit, and it is going to be strength 12.
Toughness 7.
So I need 3s, and that's 2 wounds.
AP?
AP is -3.
-3. That's a 6-up armor save or a 5-up demon save because Drake's a demon. So we're looking for 5s. We save 1. 1 does go through. So
One
how
goes
much
through.
damage?
He takes 3 damage.
3 damage. He was at 11, so he is down to 8 wounds left.
Pieces flying all over the place. Shell casings going all over. He ripped out one of your taloned feet with his claw.
And ate it.
Now he's picking his teeth with it.
There you go.
All right.
I think that's going to be the end of player turn 1 for Chaos, and it's going to be battle round 1. Very nice.
Oh, wow. That was a brutal top of the first turn. Okay, it's his pivot. And he is punching it. And he is ending up here.
Okay. So the Rhino will be advancing. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so here's the advance roll.
Oop.
Oh, nice.
6 inches.
Okay, good. So that's 12 inches, so that's 18 inches. Oh, okay.
So this group is
So it's
advancing.
going to be 11 inches, so they're going to move basically to the side here and then 6 inches down.
Got it.
Okay. Everything you got is on the board, so, okay. He's backing up into that position. He's going to stay in combat, or is he going to come out? Let's see. Regular dreadnought. He's going to stay in.
He's going to stay in.
He's not moving yet.
Okay.
Okay, now, so they moved, this moved. Now we are in the, we got some deep strikers coming in.
Mm-hmm.
All right, these guys with the Terminator squad with their leader. Whoops. They are now 9 inches away. Good placement on him. And we got the chaplain.
So that last group of termies is deep striking right there.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so it's within 12 inches of him, -1 to cast. If they fail, he gets it and they lose it forever.
That's it.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Thank you for that information. I need to manifest right there. And then this is the captain, the Brotherhood captain, which is. Okay, so he's okay there, and he's within 6, and he's within 6. Okay, so there's a bubble. He's in the middle of everybody. All right, so that's it. This strike squad is still in the immaterium. Let's go to the psychic phase and see what we can do.
Okay.
All right, so this should be interesting. And he's going to try to do Gate of Infinity. Let's see if it goes off. It goes off with a 10.
Okay. What is that going to do?
So I can now move him anywhere on the battlefield, like it's like he's arriving from deep strike.
So we just looked up this. So basically, falling back, apparently based on the wording here, units starting the movement phase within 1 inch of an enemy are falling back. This is happening in the psychic phase. This, what's the name of the psychic bar? Gate of Infinity. Gate of Infinity is happening outside of the movement phase, allowing movement outside of movement phase. So we're interpreting this as falling back would not apply then. We're gonna play it like that. Let us know what you think about it.
Okay, a rift in the space and the planet opens up, and the dreadnought appears, and the Helldrake
He's left
groans.
all alone.
He groans in a disbelief and is all alone. Okay, so we manifested a psychic power. The dreadnought is going to try to do a astral aim to fire at something he can't see, and so he will target the dreadnought.
Okay, so he's a psyker, and this is astral aim is a psychic power.
Astral aim is a psychic power.
Okay, and do you have to select the weapon or
I do have to select the weapon, and the weapon is the last cannon.
last cannon? Okay, go for it.
And 5. It's okay. He gets plus psychic brotherhood. He gets +1, so that's a 6. And astral aim is a warp charge of 5. Okay,
So it does go off. Okay.
It goes off.
So Magnus is right here, within 24 inches, most definitely of that guy, and deny this. So you rolled the 6, or you rolled the 5 plus 1, 6, right?
Yes.
So I need 7 or better. I actually get a 9 plus 2, 11. So this is denied. No astral aiming for
Okay,
you.
no astral aiming. Fine. This group over here will cast Smite on him.
Go for it.
Okay.
That's a 10.
Actually that's a 11. That's a 11.
Changeling over here is going to try and deny this. He needs an 11 or better, and he gets a 10. Still goes off.
Still goes off, right?
Still goes off. So
Yeah, 'cause it's 10. It's not. Yeah,
Yep.
it's 11, right?
So-
wow, it almost doesn't go off. Okay, so it is D3 mortal wounds.
Go
Suffers
for it.
3 mortal wounds.
D3 or 3?
No, sorry, excuse me. Suffers 3 mortal wounds instead of D3. It is 3 mortal wounds
Because he's a demon, or
because he's got the demon keyword.
because he's got a demon keyword. So he is down to a single wound left. There we go.
This unit is going to try to smite. Well, let's see who's closest. Who's the? Yeah, it's going to be 9.5, and then he is the 9 inches. So this would be the closest.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Does have a demon keyword, yes.
4, it does not go. I'm going to burn a reroll and reroll the 1. So I am down to 5 command points.
Okay.
Oh, wait, 5. So it goes, yeah. It
Goes off. Okay. Tadix is Sorcerer's Siphon. Enemy psychers within 12 inches of the model subtract 1, by the way.
Ooh.
And they're within 12 inches.
So that
5 minus
3
1
and 2.
would be 4. So it doesn't. It actually wouldn't go
it would
off.
go off. And now it can be, you can snag it.
So Smite most definitely does not go off. Plus, not only that, they can no longer manifest Smite for the rest of the game, and he now knows
Smite.
in addition to all the psychic powers from the Zinch discipline.
All right.
Okay.
Continuing on, we will cast Smite from the brother captain onto him.
That's this dude over here?
The green guy up on top. The ghost
Oh,
armor
this guy, okay.
Left over from 6th
He's
edition.
gonna go against the Changeling. Okay.
Ooh, nice 11. So it is. It's looking like it's going to go off pretty good.
That's gonna be Smite against him, right?
Yes.
Okay. Who else can manifest? This, and this, everybody?
Everybody, yeah.
Sheesh.
It's called Smite Spam.
You know what? Go for it.
Okay, so that's 3 mortal wounds.
3 wounds. Okay. Okay.
He's going to smite him as well.
He's
So
got
this
to
is
go
the-
against
this is the
him.
chaplain, yep.
Go for it.
And that goes off with an 8.
8. Okay. So now, Lord of Change will attempt to deny this. This is going to be a 5 plus 2. That's
7.
going to be a 7. I'm going to burn one of my command points. And I'm down to 4. I'm going to reroll this 1. And that's a 7 plus 2. That's a 9. So
All right.
That's denied.
That's denied. Nice. Not bad. Okay, the next one will. He's going to the Brotherhood captain is going to try
To manifest.
to manifest. Yeah.
Smite against the Changeling.
Yep.
Let's see if we can keep it
All right,
alive.
that's a 9.
That's a 9. Okay, so he is going to try and deny this one more time. Second deny. Nope.
no.
4 plus 2, 6. That does go off, and that will most definitely kill the Changeling. So he is removed from play, and that earns you 1 victory point for first blood.
Okay. Okay, so he's closest there. He's going to to try to smite as well the big guy, the big bird.
Okay.
And that's a 7.
7, okay. And the big bird is going to try and deny it. He gets an 8 plus 2. That's going to be a 10.
Okay. Dude, okay, everything. We're done with psychic phase. We are in the shooting phase. Start back here. We'll shoot at this guy. That Terminator squad back there.
They're about 15 inches away. So no rapid fire.
They're hitting on 3s and they're re-rolling 1s.
And this guy up at the top is allowing them to reroll 1s, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No, he does not. Sorry. They have good aim. Their aim is true. So they were just going to unload. The white ones are hitting on 4s because they teleported in.
Okay.
The white ones are the heavy side cannon as well. Alrighty, so of course strength 4, toughness 4, I assume. Strength 4, so these are wounding on 4s.
No, they're wounding on 3s. He is
3s.
toughness 3.
Oh, he's toughness 3, really? So these are at strength 7. So we'll just resolve
So
these
those
first.
are 2-ups?
So these are going to wound on 2s, yeah. So we got 3 wounds.
4-up is going to be the demon save that he has, and he's dead.
Okay.
So he is removed from play.
This squad will fire on that squad, so it's basically the same thing.
So this unit is shooting at the Lord of Change.
Yep, 4 storm bolters and the big gun. Okay, so these were hitting on 4s. Hits. Okay, so we're wounding on 2s and we're wounding on... Oh, no. What's his toughness?
8.
8, so strength 7, wounding on 4s.
5s. 7 versus 8.
Right, 5s. 5s, and then these are 6s, right? Those are strength 4.
Toughness 8, 6s.
Yes. 1 wound.
We're looking for a 4-up invuln save. He gets a 1, so he takes a wound. So he is going to be down to 15 wounds left. The
Dread Knight,
Dread Knight.
Grandmaster in the Dread Knight.
Okay.
So he's going to burn 2 command points. So I'm down to 3 command points left. And now the shots that he's going to fire are going to be strength 8, AP minus 2.
Okay, and he's shooting at the Lord of Change.
At the Lord of Change, yes.
Got it.
I'll have to shoot at it, yes. He's got weapon skill of 2, and he re-rolls 1. Re-roll 1s.
Okay.
Okay, so basically all re-rolls.
Is this weapon a heavy weapon? Deep strike?
Oh, that's right. This is a heavy weapon, so he's hitting on 3s. Now he's hitting on... Right, he's hitting on 3s, and he re-rolls 1s. Give me strength 8, plus 1. Toughness 8, so it's wounding on 4s. Or the Emperor. 2 wounds.
4-up demon save. We saved them both.
Really? Damn. 3 command points, affirmative. Alrighty. So Stormbolter from the Chaplain and Stormbolter from the Brother Captain. We'll also shoot at him, because that's the only thing they can see. And re-rolling the 1s. So that's 4 hits. Strength 4, so it's wounding on 6s. No wounds. Okay. Dreadnought over here will fire at the closest unit, which is the
Ahriman, first captain of the Thousand Suns.
Alright, assault cannon, strength 6. It's a heavy, so he would be hitting on 3s, now he's hitting on 4s. Okay, so good. So we got 5 hits, and that's strength 6, toughness 4, I assume. Okay, so 3s. And we got 3 wounds.
AP?
AP minus 1.
Minus 1, okay. So he has a 3-up armor save. He is in terrain over there, which improves his armor save by 1, taking it down to 2. But your minus 1 AP takes him back to 3. So we're gonna roll 3 dice, and we're looking for 3-up armor saves. We saved them all.
Oh, okay.
Zinch protects.
He's gonna fire the las cannons at a good old Baggy.
Okay, if he has to.
He's hitting on birds. And there's 2 of them. Oh, he hits once.
Strength 9, toughness 7. You're looking for 3s to wound.
Emperor. Yes.
Okay.
Beautiful.
And Magnus is going to use his 3-up invuln save, re-rolling 1s. and he gets a 2. I'm gonna burn one of my command points and re-roll this, and I get a 4. Now he saves it.
Alright, so how many
I
command
am
points do you have left?
down to 3 command points left.
Okay, so the only thing that hasn't gone is the Storm Talon, which it's got to open up into the Fate Weaver damn thing.
Lord of Change, sure.
Lord of Change, sorry. Twin Assault Cannon, Heavy 12. Yeah, as it flies by you, it like spins to the side, cants, and just opens
Strafes.
up.
Yep.
Strafes, yeah. He's going to shoot the 2 last cannons as well at him.
So all of the weapons are hitting.
Everything is going on him.
Got it.
Alright, so this is the assault cannon, so it's hitting on 4s. And it's strength 5.
Toughness 8, so 5s.
5s.
I see 2.
2. Oh, 3. 3. Minus 1.
4 up demon save. He saves 1 to go through. How much damage?
They only do 1 damage each.
Okay. I cannot spend any points on stratagems, so 2 points of damage takes him down to 13 wounds left.
2 last cannons, and they are hitting on 4s as well. For the Emperor, 1 hits.
Okay.
And a strength 9, so it's wounding on a 4.
9 versus 8, wounding on 3s.
3, sorry. 3. For the Emperor, yes.
Okay.
It's a wound.
For a wound save, I can't
It's a
burn a
D6.
command point, so D6.
4.
4.
Okay.
So Lord of Change is down to 9 wounds left. This is looking very grim. So we're gonna go into battle round 2, right?
Battle round 2, and I got 1 victory point for first blood.
Battle round 2, chaos, movement phase. Ahriman will be advancing. So he's gonna move 6 plus 5, 11 inches. So he's gonna move an inch to get to the side, 3 to get down, that's 4.
4, and then 6 inches out.
And then 6 inches out. No, he doesn't like that, but not right now anyway. He's gonna move up to right there. And he's gonna be within 7 inches of the rhino. He's gonna, like always, be suicidal, and he's gonna face these demon hunters over here.
Oh.
Drake is at 8 wounds left, but because of his infernal regeneration, he auto regenerates 1 point of health every turn, so he's up to 9 wounds left. He's gonna move 30, which is gonna bring him back to, so he's at 9 wounds now. So this group of Terminators is gonna move their 5 inches, so they're gonna, and this group of Terminators is just gonna follow.
You were looking.
One last thing that we can move is Magnus, who's gonna change his mind as he's entitled and to do, and he's gonna move his 16 inches back up to here. And I think that's gonna be everything we got for movement. So we're gonna move on to the psychic phase. So in the psychic phase, we're gonna start with Ahriman. Ahriman is gonna first of all do smite. Closest visible within 18 is this dude over here. We are looking for a 5. This is an 8 plus 1. That's a 9. So anybody that can deny this within range?
I don't think so, because it's what, 24 inches?
24 inches.
There's no psychic pilot there. They're deployed, so they can't use their psychic powers. This doesn't have psychic powers. They're over there. He can, oh, hold on. 24 inches, right?
Yep.
He's gonna go for it.
Okay, you need a 10 or better.
All right. 7, it goes off.
It goes off. So that's gonna be D3 mortal wounds, 2 on this dude over here.
Let's see what he's got here. This handy dandy. 2, so we were at 6. He's down to 4.
Ahriman is gonna try and manifest Zinch's Firestorm. Zinch's Firestorm is Warp Charge 7. Onto this dude, we're gonna roll to see if it goes off. We're looking for a 7. We get a 5 plus 1, that's a 6. He improves this by 1, that is a 7. That's a successfully manifested psychic power, unless,
He can only make 1 denial per...
in which case we're gonna roll 9 dice against this guy, and we'll see what we can do. Okay, David, we're looking for 6s, and we don't get a single one. diabolic strength. He's gonna try and manifest it on himself. This is a 10 plus 1, it's an 11, which means that he now has +2 to his strength and +1 to his attack characteristic. Okay. Weaver of Fates on Magnus, and that's a 6 plus 2, that's an 8 plus, I'm sorry, 6 plus 2 is an 8, plus 2 that he modifies takes to a 10, so that's definitely manifest. So again, he has a 3 every rollable ones. Next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna try and attempt to manifest warp time. That's a 6 plus 2, that's an 8, that is manifested as well, so he gets to move for free. So he gets to move 16 inches, which is gonna get him right here. Okay, and one last thing that we're gonna do with Magnus is we are gonna try and do Smite. Closest visible is this dude. This is Perils of the Warp. We are gonna burn one of the command points, and we're gonna re-roll it. We now get an 11. We modified by 2. This is a 13. This is a super smite. This is going to be 2d6 mortal wounds against this dude, unless somebody can deny this.
Yeah.
Actually, nobody can deny this.
Is it 24 inches?
This, no, it's not about that.
Oh, I can't roll higher than that.
Okay.
The warp is very strong on this planet. The influence. We will have to smite you a different way.
2d6 mortal wounds is going to be 9. How appropriate. I believe that this dude is dead. Does he explode?
He does not.
He does not. He is just removed.
Hold on, should I use a reroll? No, I can't.
You can if you'd like.
Alright, fine. You know what? He kept him busy.
He sure did. Okay. Lord of Change staring this Nemesis Dread Knight in the face.
He basically got smited out of the sky.
That's exactly what happened. It's the Boon of Change. And he gets 5 plus 2. That is a 7. He's still at 9 wounds left, so he does improve it by 2 still. So 5 plus 2 is 7. Boon of Change is a 7. It does go off.
What does this do?
This is going to be a variable buff, and we're gonna. Well, would you like to deny this?
Oh, I don't know. What is it? What are the possibilities?
I'm gonna roll D3. I'm either gonna get an extra attack, +1 to my strength, or +1 to my toughness.
What other psychic stuff does he know?
He knows Smite, Treason of Zinch, and Bolt of Change.
Oh, what am I saying? Of course, I got a bunch of guys. Yeah, I'm gonna try to deny it. What am I? Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I got my denial dice ready.
There you go.
Okay, so the Grandmaster's like, yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
Okay.
That's a 8.
That is denied. That is denied. Okay, so we're gonna move on. We are going to try and manifest Smite. Closest visible is this dude. So we get an 11 plus 2. That's a 13.
Ooh.
That's gonna be
No, let that go through. Yeah.
D6 mortal wounds. 5.
Sorry. 5. Oh.
He's down to 7.
7. I tried.
Bolt of Change is Warp Charge 9. Let's see if we can have that manifested. This is shooting phase. Arima advanced, can't shoot, can't shoot, can't shoot. Let's do this big bird over here. Helldrake is going to pick one of these squads. He is going to pick the squad with that knows Smite.
Yes.
Not the squad that forgot Smite because of the blue stripe. Them. Assault D6 is going to be 2. These are 2 auto hits. Strength 6. Toughness is a 4.
Got this 4.
So we're looking for 3s to wound. We get 1 wound. 1 wound at -2 and 2 damage.
The Emperor protects. Oh, the Emperor did not protect.
That's going to be 2 points of damage on this unit over here.
You could hand me one without a psi cannon.
So this could do it, for example.
Yeah.
Hellforged Contemptor Dreadnought is going to discharge all of its weapons into the Rhino over here. So we're going to start with the Hellflamer. So heavy D6 is going to be 3. That's 3 auto hits. This is going to be, with the Hellflamer, it's going to be strength 5 versus toughness 7. So we're looking for 5s. And it looks like we get 2 of them. -1 to its AP and 2 points of damage each.
Okay, so it's 4. Looking for 4s. True silver armor. Yes. Okay.
Saved. Okay, and then the next thing is going to be the Soul Burner cannon, or Soul Burner going into him. So assault D3 is going to be just 1. So on a 2 up, nothing happens. No wounds, no nothing.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 units of Scarab Occult here that are holding this objective, or trying to hold this objective, are useless right now. The only people in range are these 2 guys within 24 inches of this dreadnought right here, okay? So the Hellfire missile rack will discharge its missiles into this dreadnought over here. Heavy 2, looking for 3s, we get 1 of them. This is going to be strength 8 versus toughness 7, so nothing happens. And then rapid fire 2 bolter from this guy into him, looking for 3s, looking for 5s, nothing. We're gonna move on to the fight phase, to the charge phase. In the charge phase, I'm declaring a charge with the Helldrake into this unit of Terminators that lost 1 guy. So you may overwatch it.
Overwatch.
4 of them?
4 go in.
Okay.
Okay, they are strength 4.
Toughness is 7, so 5 to 1.
You inviolate beast, you take 1 wound.
1 wound, AP.
AP not 0.
So 3 up armor save. He is good. And
Save.
let's do the charge distance. Is going to be 3 inches, which is enough to get him right there.
Alright.
We're gonna declare a charge with Lord of Change into the Nemesis Dreadknight, your warlord. Let's duke it out.
Let's do it. We'll do some Overwatch there. Looking for 6s. Rerolling 1s.
1 6 and a bunch of rerolls, but no
Another 6.
2 6s, right?
No. Hold on, we got a lot of 6s.
Oh,
Yeah, we're
sorry
cooking
about
with
that.
fire here. Yeah, we're.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So this
5
is
of
the
them?
5 of them. There's 1 big one. So we'll just roll this out first. So strength 7. Your toughness. So that's nothing. So the 5, 1 wound.
What's the strength of this weapon?
These are strength 4s.
Versus toughness 7, so you need 5s. Yep, that's
Yep.
1 wound. And AP?
0.
Well, actually, it's irrelevant because all I can do is a 4 up invuln save, and I miss it. I'm gonna burn 1 of my command points.
You're down to 1 now.
I am down to a single command point left, and let's get no, we get a 2 again.
All right.
Okay, D3.
6, 3 wounds.
That was awesome. So he is down to 6 wounds left. 6 wounds left, but he does get to charge, and he gets 11 inches,
Oh, this is gonna be good.
which is fine. He is gonna get right there and see what he can do. The Dreadnought is declaring a charge against the Rhino.
So I'm gonna fire 2 storm bolters, and nothing hits.
Nothing hits. Charge distance is going to be an 8.
You're in.
Okay, so he is
Knocking
that's
on the door.
exactly it. Okay, so while we're here, let's start with this dude and let's see what we can do. Okay, so the Hellforged Contemptor Dreadnought is equipped with 2 Hellforged Death Claws, which actually gives him 5 attacks. Looking for 2s, and all of them are hitting. To be times 2 to his strength, which is 7, so this is 14. He is toughness 7, the Rhino is, so we're looking for 2s to wounds, and that's gonna be 5 wounds at -3, 3 damage each. Is this a 6?
Yeah.
So you saved this one, but 4
But
go.
that's a 6. That's
Oh, then 3 go through. 3 times. This is 3 each, so that's gonna be 9 wounds.
Ouch.
1 wound left on the
Oh
Rhino.
my god. 1 wound left.
Lord of Change is currently at 6 wounds left, which means that he's in a degraded profile.
Hold on a second. I'm going to interrupt the combat with the counterattack stratagem.
How many command points do we have left?
I've got 3 left.
Okay.
We got 5 attacks. 1 additional attack that phase. Okay, so that there we go. So that's a, so he gets 5 attacks. The ancient gives him 1 extra attack, and the chaplain's going to let him re-roll misses. Everything hits.
Okay.
Strength plus 4, making his strength 10. Reduce the wound. I can re-roll failed wound rolls in those attacks. He has the demon keyword, I assume. Okay, so we're re-rolling this one. No, nothing. Okay. All right, so that's 5 hits. It's minus 3 AP.
D6 each, 5 wounds, 4 up demon save, and we save 3, but 2 of them go through.
5 wounds.
5 wounds, so he is down to a single wound left. So 3 attacks, looking for 2s, and we roll 2 1s out of the 3.
6.
6, so forced wound. Nope.
Okay.
4 attacks, hitting on 3s. We hit this many times. 7 versus toughness 4, so we're looking for 3s to wound. We're rolling like there's no tomorrow, because there's no tomorrow. So just one of them goes through. This is going to be -1 and D3 damage.
Okay, so it's 3 up save. Yes.
Okay, so all of your guys get to strike back.
Strike back. All right, let's start with this one over here.
Yep, while we're at it.
Yeah. So Terminators have 2 attacks each, and there's how many guys left?
4 of them.
4. My mistake. Whatever. Miss. These need 4s. Okay, so we got some good hits.
No, I thought this was the Dread Hammer.
I'm sorry, that's the Dread Hammer, right? Okay.
If that's the case, then these 2 are misses, right?
Yes. Okay, so this one that's a wound.
Okay.
And then the 2 other ones are halberds. So
5s.
5s.
Yep.
And we got 1 wound. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you
AP.
wanna,
Demon Hammer is minus 3 AP, which takes him to a 6 up armor or 5 up demon. He's good.
okay, and then the halberd is
So 5 up demon or 5 up armor. Good.
good. Yeah, you're rolling good now. You're making up for those rolls.
For the crappy rolls.
Okay.
Okay. And then he went already, so that leaves the Rhino.
The Rhino to back up.
With a single wound left, that means he has 1 attack hitting on 6s.
No.
No. Okay.
He doesn't run over your tread.
So I believe that's going to be it as far as Battle Round 2 for Chaos goes. It was a terrible round from both the strategy and wall standpoints. And it's over to you, my friend.
All right,
So it's going
all
to be Battle Round 2. Grey Knights. So the passengers of the Rhino are getting out.
They are getting out,
Okay.
and they can move essentially 9 inches from the Rhino. Self-repair. Oh, the start of each of your turns. So, nope. It's gonna go its 8 move. Back up. So he's all the way up against this wall. And these guys get their 6 move. Okay. Okay, he's done. Over here, they are moving. No, they are staying on the objective. Strike Squad materializes from the arc cruiser that is above the atmosphere and orbit.
Mm-hmm.
They will do a little bit of a shifty movement. All right. We're done moving. Let's get to the psychic phase. These guys will try to smite him.
Okay.
Okay. So it goes off with a 5. And that's a 7.
Okay. Ahriman is going to try and deny this. So denying smite with Ahriman. He gets an 8 plus 1. That's a 9. That's denied.
How many denials does he get per turn?
3.
3. Oof. He will try to smite Ahriman as the closest unit.
Go for it.
Ooh, a nice 11.
I gotta try and deny it. So we get double 1s, which is nothing. So smite goes off,
Smite goes off.
and that's going to be
That's 3 mortal wounds.
3 mortal wounds. Okay,
So you have
if
the
that's
demon
the
keyword.
case, he actually does not have a demon keyword. Everyman has a demon keyword if he's on the disc, which he's not in this game. So this is going to be 1 mortal wound. Okay, so he is down to 4 wounds left.
We'll finish him with the assault cannon then. Second phase here, closest unit would be the Demon of Disease, so he is going to smite him.
These guys?
Those guys,
These
yes.
guys don't have smite.
Oh, that's right, I'm sorry, they don't have smite, okay. But they can smite, they're still...
They can. Closest visible.
Closest visible. Oh no! Okay, so they will smite that Drake.
Okay.
Nice, 9.
Okay. So this group manifested smite successfully. They got they got 9 on the Drake. 3 mortal wounds unless we deny it. We are going to try and deny it with Lord of Change. He's at a single wound left, so no modifiers for him. So we're looking for 10 or better. And we get an 8. Unfortunately, that's not going to cut it. It's going to be 3 mortal wounds on the Helldrake, taking him down to 6 wounds remaining.
The Chaplain will, closest unit is the, we'll put a mortal, we'll do a smite on the
Lord of Change.
Lord of Change.
Go for it.
And, ooh, it
That's a fail.
it does not go off.
Yep.
Does not go off, okay. The captain up on top is going to put it down, the brother captain, and that goes off with a 9.
We're gonna try and do it with Lord of Change, even though that's not a smart play. But regardless, it's a 7 that goes off. That's gonna be enough to kill the Lord of Change. So he is now removed from playing.
Okay, so we'll do them first.
Okay.
And it's a 4, it does not go off.
Okay.
The Dread Knight, the Grandmaster, will do it. Oh, and 3, it does not go off.
A lot of failed psychic tests from the Grey
There
Knights.
were no perils though, hold on, it wasn't so bad. He will cast Sanctuary on himself.
Okay.
And 11 goes off nicely.
Magnus is gonna try and deny Sanctuary, and he gets 9 plus 2, which is an 11. But I need to roll over it, so Sanctuary goes off.
So he has Sanctuary. Okay.
What is Sanctuary gonna do?
That gives me a, much like you, a 3-up invulnerable save.
Nice.
But much unlike you, I know reroll once.
Got it.
So,
Okay.
only you get that. It's your special hairdo on Magnus.
Nah.
He's gonna go. He's gonna try to cast Gate of Infinity on the Dread Knight.
Okay, go for it.
6, it goes off.
Okay, and Magnus is going to be his usual mischievous self, and he's going to try and deny it. And he gets a 5 plus 2. That's a 7.
So you got it. You denied it. Okay. Yeah, done with the psychic phase, into the shooting phase.
Let's do it.
Okay. 10 points, and we'll shoot 2 las cannons into this guy. Plus skill 2, so it becomes a 3.
Okay.
2 hits. Strength 9, toughness 7.
Yep.
So 3s to wound. 1 wound.
Wound. He's got a 5-up invuln save against shooting attacks, which he fails. Go for it.
6.
Takes him down to 4.
Hey, how's it going? White ones are 4s, and the purple ones are 3s. Okay, so you got, these are all strength 4 actually. So strength 4 against toughness 7,
Yep.
so I need 5s. So that's 3 wounds.
So 3 wounds on the Dreadnought with no AP. 3-up armor save, 3 of them. He fails all of them damage. So he's down to a single point of damage, single one.
Okay, the Rhino, you're in double tap range. The 6 hits. And 5, that is a wound.
Okay, AP, I assume nothing.
Nothing, no.
So 3 up.
I know you want me to get into the game, but trying to.
On this guy. That's the silencer, and then it's 2 here. So now we're wounding on 5s. Not often you get to take down a target like this. So you got a lot of saving throws to make. Boom. So 5, 8 saves.
It's gonna be a lot of saves to make. Okay, this is 4, rolling twice, no AP, or some AP.
No, wait, nope.
Okay, 3s. He fails 1, he's dead. He does explode though. Okay, so this guy is reduced to 0 wounds. He's gonna explode on a 6. Nope, he's not.
He just falls over.
Even in death, he didn't do anything. Okay?
We got assault cannon, which is, so it's just a heavy 6. And he's hitting on 3s.
He moved with a heavy weapon.
It is a heavy, so 4s. So hit twice, and it's strength 6, so it gave you 2 wounds. And
That's going into Ariman, right?
-1 into Ariman, yeah.
-1, a 4-up armor, or a 4-up invuln save. Regardless, 2 of them, he saves them
He
both.
saves them both. I will start with these guys. So they're going to be 3s and 4s. Okay, toughness is
On Magnus, 7.
7. Okay, so strength 4, so wounding on 5s. Not so good. 3 wounds. 3 wounds.
3 up, rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s. He's good.
The Dread Knight. 12 shots with the Gatling silencer, hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s. Okay, so everything hit. So we're looking for 5s again. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
3 ups. He's good.
Good. These guys, 24 inches. So let's skill 3s. And I don't get the penalty for the side cannon. Look that up. These are all hits. Looking for 5s, much better. Sort of. 4 wounds.
4 wounds. He's gonna try and roll a 3 up.
Oh.
He fails 2, but he has Tenacious Survivor. 6s. Nope. 2 points of damage. So he started with 18, I believe. So he is down to 16 wounds left.
Okay, they'll go for it. For the Emperor. No, they don't make their charge. We'll go for it.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and overwatch with Ariman then. Pistol. Hits.
That's
4 versus toughness.
7 or 6.
Wounds. -2 to AP.
Makes it. Okay,
10 to make the charge.
10. 10?
Makes the
Holy
charge.
shit. Oh my god. 3. They're gonna try to do it. Why not, right? I mean, they don't. They like picking their nose. So the Terminator's over here into the Eldrake.
Okay.
6, they're in. His weapon skill is 3. He's got 4 attacks. He hits twice. Double strength, so it's 12. So he's wounding on 2s. That's a pair of wounds. And it's -3 AP. Does 3 damage each.
So there's going to be 6 up armor save or a 4 up invuln save on Ariman. He fails 1, 1 goes through. He is down to a single wound left. Okay.
Okay, that's this first. The squad that's charging is doing this first. Okay, they're hitting on 3s. The white ones are strength 5.
Versus 7, so wounding on 5s.
Wounding on 5s, and then the little ones are strength 8. The little ones are strength 4. I get to re-roll the wounds in this phase. So re-roll all these. Okay, so 2 wounds.
AP. -2, that's a 5 up
Minus
armor
2.
or a 5 up
The big
demon.
one though is a -3.
So 5 up demon fails both.
All right, so you got the demon hammer is 3 wounds automatically,
Okay.
and then the other one is D3. So 2 wounds.
So So
that's
5 wounds total. He is down to a single wound left.
Okay, then the other guys, the other squad, hitting on 3s. So now we're re-rolling wounds, but we're wounding. Here, figure it out. So the one. This is the hammer. So this was 8. So that's definitely not. So 2 5s, 2 wounds, and these are from the falchions. Not falchions. Sorry, from the halberds. And the halberds are are -2 AP D3.
So 5 ups. Failed them both. He's dead. Well, he's gonna be dead. Well, he is dead. He is
He's exploding.
going to explode on a 6. No. He is going to be removed from play.
Okay.
Okay, let's resolve this one over here. Ahriman has 4 attacks. Actually, Ahriman has still that psychic power on him. Diabolic strength, right? That gave him +2 to his strength and +1 attack. So he actually has 5 attacks instead of 4. Skill is a 2. So 5 attacks hitting on 2s. He misses 1. One of them is a 6. He has a Death to the False Emperor special roll against anything with an Imperium keyword, which I believe this guy does.
Imperium, yeah.
So he's gonna re-roll this one. It's a 1, so it's a miss. No, he's not gonna re-roll it. That would have given him an extra attack. So anyway, so that's 4 of them that hit. This is going to be base +2. So that's his base is 4. The psychic power gives him +2. That's a 6. And this weapon that he has, Staff of Ahriman, gives him +2. That's an 8. So this is going to be strength 8 versus toughness. Even if it's a 7 or a 6, it's still
Yeah, it's the
3.
same,
So winning on 3s, and 2 of them go through. So this is going to be the Black Staff of Ahriman, which is -1 to AP and 3 damage each. 2 of them.
-1 AP?
Yep.
2 of them, so I got 4 ups. Praise the Emperor of Mankind as he protects us in these dark times, and we...
1 fails,
One
there's
fails.
3 damage.
Hold on, we've got a reroll. We got our last one. 0, I will burn the last one. And here we go. It doesn't matter.
Oh! Ahriman smacks the dreadnought. Okay,
It
let's see.
was a hurt dreadnought. but
It was.
Smoke launchers explodes. No explosion.
He is just removed from play.
Oh,
Okay, I think that's gonna be it as far as this goes. So we're gonna move on to the next battle round, right? And this is going to be battle round 3 now, right?
no, wait.
Or battle round 4.
This is 4.
Okay,
Yeah, this is 4.
so battle round 4, chaos. So in the movement phase, Magnus will be moving 16 inches up to here. He's gonna move his 6 inches up to here. Terminators moving, they're gonna move, and the whole group is just gonna, and that's gonna be it for movement.
This is just cut game 4.
Psychic phase. In the psychic phase, we're gonna start with Ahriman. Ahriman is gonna try and manifest Smite. Closest visible is that group of models over there. We're looking for a 5. We get a 6 plus 1. We get a 7.
Okay, we will deny that.
Okay,
And it's denied.
it's denied. Okay, next thing that he's gonna try and do is going to be Diabolic Strength, and that's a 6 plus 1. That's a 7. Diabolic Strength is Warp Charge 6. So
Plus
this
1
does go
attack,
up.
plus 2 strength.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Okay. And the last thing that we're gonna do is we are going to try and manifest Zinch's Firestorm on that group over there. That's going to be an 11. This is Warp Charge 7, so it goes off. So 9 dice, looking for 6s to do mortal wounds, and we get 1, 2, 3.
Minchia. You know what minchia means in Italian?
No.
It's not good. It is not good at all. 3, huh? Ow.
And Magnus over here is going to. We gotta start with Weaver of Fates. Weaver of Fates This is a 5 plus 2 is going to make it a 7. You know what? I'm going to burn my last command point and I'm going to reroll one of these because this is important. This was a 3. This is now a 4. This is a 7 plus 2. That's a 9.
Okay, the captain up on top will try to.
So 10 or better.
7 goes
Okay.
off.
So he has the 3 up rerolling ones. Next thing that we're going to try and do is, does this thing have an invuln save? It does,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Okay, so
3 up right now.
3 up. We're going to try and manifest Death Hex. Death Hex is warp charge 8. If it goes off, he's not going to have any invuln saves.
Alright.
Okay? And we get a 5 plus 1, which is a 6 plus 2, makes it an 8. There's no invuln saves on this thing unless you deny it.
Deny! 7. Damn.
Nope. So no invuln saves on this dude. Last thing that we gotta do is what we gotta do, which is smite. This is a 9 plus 2, that's an 11. This is going to be super smite. Closest visible is this dude.
Okay, so the chaplain's gonna try to do it.
Okay, 2d6 smite. He's going to be 5.
And no 5. What's his little thing there say?
His little thing says 7, I want to say.
Ooh.
So I think that's going to be it as far as psychic goes. Now we're going to go into shooting. Ariman over here is going to shoot his Inferno pistols into the 2 remaining guys over here, hitting on 2s, wounding on 4s, no wounds, no shooting, out of range, charge phase. We're going to declare a charge over here.
We will overwatch that.
Let's overwatch.
Incinerator, it's heavy d6. Ah! 1. So that hits. It's strength 6.
Toughness 7, 5
So
to
5
wound.
to wound.
Nope.
And we're going to retire that die. And I'll be re-rolling 1s. One 6. 1 hits.
Okay.
And no wound.
Okay. So we get 9. We are in. So Magnus is going to do something. Well, he's going to do something like this. Okay. And over here, we're going to declare a charge against these guys and suicide ourselves. Overwatch.
Stormbolters. Silencer. Okay, we got 1 silencer in. It's strength 4.
Toughness 4. Nope. And charge distance for Ariman is going to be an 8. Let's see what that does. Plenty. So he's just gonna Ariman. 4 attacks base plus 1 from the psychic power, hitting on 2s. All of them hit. This is going to be strength 8 versus toughness 4. Anything but. And this is a but. So we got 4 of them. 4 of them. Minus 1, 3 damage each.
Okay, so 4 ups. And there's how many of them?
2. 4 wounds.
4 ones, right. Okay, they're dead.
That's gonna be 2 guys removed from play.
And you gotta.
And he's gonna get to consolidate 3 inches. So he's just gonna do something like so. I don't know why, but what else is he gonna
There's
do?
1 wound.
Okay, moving on to his dad. His dad is gonna swing at the Nemesis Dread Knight. He's got 7 attacks, so that's 7 of them. Let's see if we can get that Warlord. Hitting on 2s. 6s are trigger Death to the False Emperor, so 3 more. This many
So this is on. Oh, this is on the Dread Knight.
on the Dread
Oh my
Knight.
God.
So this is going to be 2, 4, 6, 8 hits. Double the strength, which is 16 versus toughness.
6.
So anything
Doesn't matter.
but.
6 or 7 doesn't matter.
It's all of them. So 2, 4, 6, 8 of them. I believe that the blade of Magnus is minus 4 and 3 damage each.
Okay, so 8 of them, and it's no invulnerables, right?
No invuln saves. Minus 4.
So it was 2 up, so 6s. I got to roll 8 6s.
Let's see if you can.
It's almost.
Magnus is going to move 3 inches towards closest enemy, which is going to be here, and that's gonna be it as far as this goes. I believe that this is now going to be bottom of 4, and the game is tied right now at 1-1. You have First Blood, I have Warlord Kill. So let's see what Grey Knights can do in Battleground 4.
Strike squad is moving in. Let's get him over here. Let's get him over here. So now they got a beat on Maggie. Good old Mag. Okay. Good. Let's get them in. Okay. All right, we're set. We're converging on the big guy. Up on top. All right, so we're going to try to smite him. So we got a 7.
Okay, he's going to try and deny this. He is looking for an 8 or better. He gets a 9 plus 1, that's a 10. That's denied.
Denied, okay. All
Tough
right.
bastard.
He is. It's the guy with the banner in the background.
Oh, the banner guy is smiting Magnus, okay?
6, it goes off.
It goes off. Magnus is going to try and deny this. He's gotta. So we are looking for a 7 or better. That's
Nice.
denied.
Squad in the back, the Terminators,
Mm-hmm.
they're going to try to smite him.
Okay.
And that's an 8.
Okay, he's gonna try and deny that too. He gets 6 plus 2, 8. Nope, that goes through.
That's 3.
3.
Mortal wounds.
If it's 3 mortal wounds, he's gonna use his Tenacious Survivor to try and ignore this on 6s. And he ignores 2. So 1 goes through. So he is down to 15 wounds left.
Okay, the chaplain's going to try to do it. 10.
Okay.
Oh, the purity of the Emperor.
Who else is left?
These guys.
Okay. They can't.
And him. And
Okay.
they can't, yeah.
Okay, so I gotta try and deny this. So that's 9 plus 2, that's an 11.
11. Oh,
That's
yeah.
denied.
All right.
But he cannot deny anymore, right? He denied 3 times or tried to, that's it.
Okay, so this one's going to go for it.
Okay.
And that's a 7, so that goes through. That's
How
3.
much damage? 3?
3.
Looking for 6s to ignore this. Nope, 3 go through.
Down to
So
12.
down to 12 wounds left. Okay.
Okay, the guy up on top will try to smite, the brother
Okay.
captain. Ooh, hold on. This is, sorry.
Perils of the Warp.
You did, it goes off, but I peril. Peril is 1.
D3 mortal wounds.
D3 mortal wounds. Okay. 3.
Okay.
3 mortal wounds. Oh, brother captain.
And then it goes, the smite goes off on Magnus, and you said that it's 3 mortal wounds?
3 mortal wounds.
Okay, and on 6s he's gonna ignore damage, he ignores 1, but 2 go through. So he is down to 10 wounds left. He's got 3 wounds left.
Let's finish up. They're going to try to cast it on the guy up on top, the brother captain.
Okay, to improve his invuln by 1.
Exactly, and a saving throw, but well, it just invuln. Yeah. It goes off. Okay, so he has invulnerable save now. The guy up on top, the brother captain, is going to try to do Gate of Infinity. He did smite, now he's going to do his second power, and it goes off. Okay, so he's going to disappear off the top of that. Okay, so he's on that.
He's gonna take his 3 wounds with him.
All right, we're done with psychic phase. We're into the shooting phase now.
Let's shoot some guns.
I'll start over here. Let's do the rhino first because that would be funny. He hits Oh, he's got the descending stat line, I believe. Those were the 2 6s, and they didn't wound. These guys, the strike squad into him. So we got 6 shots.
That's a lot of shots going at Harriman with a single wound. Woe is me.
Okay, so hitting on 3s and hitting on 4s. Wounding on 4s.
Okay.
Save. You got 5 saves.
5 saves in AP.
0.
So 3 up. 3 up armor save. No, he rolls 3 1s. He wants to die.
He's already dead. Okay.
He's removed from play.
To Magnus. So we got the Gatling silencer, and then we got double tapping range. Purples are 4s, whites are 3s. So toughness is 7?
Yep.
Okay, so 5s to wound. 4 wounds.
4 wounds in Magnus. 3 ups, rerolling 1s. He fails one of them that he cannot reroll, so he's gonna try and do his 6 up. He doesn't get it, so that's 1 point of damage.
That is 1 point of damage, yes.
Okay, so he is down to 9 wounds left.
Yes, I did. Okay. So re-rolling 1s on this. This squad of Terminators will open up on the guy with the big nose. Psycanner in purple. Re-rolling 1s, which was quite useful.
One more one. Right there.
Oh, thanks. Okay, strength 7 on purple, so they're wounding on 4s, on 5s for the white dice, Stormbreakers.
3 and 4, right? So let's roll the 4 first. 3 ups, look, re-rolling 1s, they're all fine. And then the second batch, re-rolling the 1, he's fine, no damage. Magnus lives.
Magnus lives, okay. So over here we've got this is this other Terminator squad. Same deal, except they're not re-rolling the 1s anymore. Okay. 3, 2 regular and 1 heavy.
Again, 3 up, re-rolling 1s. Save them all.
The chaplain and the ancient. Okay. Nothing. Okay, everybody has. Show the big guy up on top. We'll shoot this. Re-rolling 1s. 3 hits. 1 wound.
1 wound. 3 up. Save.
Save. Oh, God. It's annoying. Okay.
Charging phase.
So he's got. He has no shooty for.
No
nothing
shooting.
To the chaplain.
Okay.
3. He's in.
He's in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just 2s. Then we got the ancient, and he's way in. Okay, these guys behind him, the Terminator squad behind. That's 4. Are they going to be in? Okay, these guys, it's looking like 3 inches. And they're in.
Going in this.
Terminators over here. 6 inches.
Let's see.
For the Emperor. 6.
Oh,
Ooh.
just right.
Right in. Ooh. All right. This should be interesting. And that's the important one. So we'll start here. We got the so he's got 3. That's the Nemesis Falcons.
So who's going?
We'll start with these guys.
Those guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay, so the Falcons, that's 3, and then it's a full squad, right? 3s. Re-rolling to hit because of the litanies of hate from the chaplain.
Okay.
So that's It's all hit.
So 4s and 5s, right?
4s
so
and 5s.
you need 5s to 1 regardless.
Yeah. Okay, re-rolling wounds because of the demonic. There's something I have that does re-rolling wounds. I want to get 1 extra attack. That's what we were talking about. That.
Go for it.
Re-rolling to hits. Okay, so that's good. So they all hit.
Okay.
5s to wound. Except for the never mind. Sorry. Re-rolling wounds. 3 wounds, sir.
3
These
wounds.
all do 1 wound each.
Are they different weapons or same weapons?
These are the same type weapons.
Okay, so 3 up rolling ones. Save them all.
The ones with the falchions are going to be 3 plus 1, that's 4. And then the halberds are 2 each. 3s.
Okay.
And re-rolling. Okay. These are all hits. And re-rolling.
7 of them. So let's roll first 4.
Do 3. Hold on 1 sec.
So we got 3 and 4, right? So let's do these 3 first, and then we'll roll 4 saves for these, okay? 3 purple ones first.
You can do all 7. It does the same. They all do D3.
3 purple ones are saved, and then the 4 white ones. Re-rolling the 1. Saved.
Alright. Okay, the chaplain. The Brotherhood Ancient. The extra shots from that.
Okay.
Nice. All hit. Wounding on 5s. Re-rolling.
So the first
Nice. Take another 4 saves, and this is from the Terminator squad.
be a daily member and drop in play games for just $10.
Save 3. Re-rolling 1.
Which is 30.
Save.
Magnus, it's like, how many times have I hit him? It's insane. Okay, the chaplain.
And events.
3 attacks, 1 extra because of the Brotherhood guy.
Yeah. So the
Hits on
membership
everything.
sign up
Everything on
for
2s.
On the website. It's a PayPal.
So strength 5. So wounding on 5s.
Do from your phone.
Re-rolling wounds. 2 wounds.
2 wounds, 3 ups.
Somewhere.
Save them both.
Find out.
The Ancient has 4 attacks. Interesting, 4. And he's got the falchion. Oh, so that's 5, and then the other thing gives him another bonus. So he's got 4 attacks. He has an extra. He has a falchion. Oh, he doesn't have 2. He only has 1. Never mind. So it's 4 and then plus 1 for his banner.
Plus the members get a big discount.
Okay, so 5 hits. Strength 4, top of 7, swinging on 5s. Re-rolling wounds. 3 wounds, sir.
3 ups. Fails 1.
Finally. Oh,
6
okay,
ups.
it's D3.
Oh, D3. Go for it.
Registration's
Oh,
10, and then the first
2 wounds.
Ignores them on 6s.
Another chance.
Ignores 1.
1.
1 goes through.
Oh my god.
So he is down to 8 wounds left. So no more attacks from Grey Knights. They swung everything.
They did
had.
ever. You had that was look at that. I want to say gangbang, but that wouldn't be politically correct.
Okay, so Magnus is at 8 wounds right now, which reduces his number of attacks from 7 to 6.
Well,
So-
there you go. I got that going for me.
2 to 2.
You're sharing the Magnus love.
So let's start with the banner guy.
Ancient.
2 of them.
It's very luxurious.
Okay, hitting on 2s. 2 hits on the banner guy. 2 hits on this guy.
There isn't anyone that's like.
Rerolling the ones. So 1 hit on this guy, and then 2 on this group.
We're not a WPM location.
2 hits. Okay. So wounding this guy on 2s. That's 1 wound. Wounding this guy on. Well, that was just 1
What's
wound, and then wounding these guys on 2s. 2. So this is going to be -4, -4, -4, -4.
okay? So he goes to his invulnerable, his Crux Terminatus. He saves.
Got
5 up.
back in into
Okay,
the car
this
Take
guy?
the chaplain.
until-
Which is Ember.
yeah. So it was-
Does not save.
So that's going to be 3 damage
I
on
just
him.
realized I was having like
3, so he's got 2 left.
Rooms, no, they must have like full.
2 on these guys, yep.
They have the boost, they have sanctuary.
in you.
Okay, how many wounds each?
3 each.
3 each,
So
so you
2
take
guys
2
are
down.
dead.
How long have you been? Oh, okay.
Isaac and I took over the space in July.
Okay, anything else? No, I think that's the end of
That's the end of,
Battle Round 4.
Yeah.
And we're gonna move on to Battle Round 5, Chaos.
It is a lot of work.
Okay, Battle Round 5, Chaos, movement phase. So Magnus is gonna stay where he is, he's not gonna move. These guys moved 5 inches towards this guy, but it doesn't
you
look
can,
like
yeah.
there's any line of sight.
Nah.
Nope, so that's gonna be it. So Magnus is gonna try and manifest Weaver of Fates on himself again. He gets a 7 plus 1 now, that's an 8.
The strike squad will try to deny it.
Okay?
And they deny it at 8. Oh, no,
And
they
9 or
beat it.
better.
That's right. Okay.
So he has a 3-up rerollable ones. Again, next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna do Smite, and we get a 7 plus 1, that's an 8.
And who was it going to go against?
Closest enemy model, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them equidistant. I am going to go against this group, for
The
example.
Terminators will try to deny it.
Okay,
8.
8, and I got an 8. That goes off, so that's gonna be D6 mortal wounds, 3. So 3 of these dudes are removed from play. And now we will be doing the same thing you did to me, which is we're gonna try and jump out of this combat with warp time,
Ow.
which is warp charge 6, but it doesn't happen. This is 3
Oh.
plus 1, that's a 4. So he is there. We're now gonna move into the shooting phase. Too far away, can't shoot, jumping straight into close combat. In close combat, because it's my turn, I get to activate a unit first. The only unit I can activate is him. He is at 6 attacks at the moment. 2, 4, 6. We are going to put 1 attack on this guy, 2 attacks on the banner guy, and 3 attacks on the Terminators. So the banner dude, we're looking for 2s to hit. We hit. The wounded guy, 2s. That's a 6. Death to the False Emperor, 1 more. 2 hits on him. And then these 3 are gonna go against the Terminators back there. Looking for 2s, re-rolling 1s. And Death to the False Emperor, nothing. Okay, so this is going to wound the banner guy on 2s. This is going to wound the wounded guy on 2s. And this is going to wound the Terminators on 2s. That's all wounds, my friend, with -4 to AP.
All right, so let's do the champion,
The banner guy?
Banner guy first.
2 of
So
them.
5s. 1 goes through.
1 goes through. That's 3 damage.
So he's got 5 wounds. Here's
So he's down to 2. Okay. Now the wounded guy, 2 of them.
the Emperor protects. Not
Or,
that time.
or not. He's dead.
That's the chaplain's dead.
He is removed from play.
By the Golden Throne. 2 die.
2 guys are gone.
Magnus, I hate you. Hate you.
Okay. And that's gonna be me, my friend. So it's going to be now bottom of 5. Grey Knights. They got slapped. Let's see if they can get up and fight back.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so first off, let's get these other guys into the fray. They are going to just get within 1 inch. Get good and close. Hold on a second. He's breaking out of combat,
Okay.
and he's going to put himself right here, which is 3 inches of the objective marker. These guys are going to move in. Fresh meat for the grinder. He will advance. So that's 8, that's 11 inches. Oh wait, they move 12 inches. Rhinos are 12?
I don't know with the profile now.
Yeah.
He's down to single one.
Oh, they only move, ooh, that was 3 inches. Oh, those are 3, so 6 inches total.
6 inches.
They're going to advance. So 9 inches. And he'll stand still. Okay, we're done with the movement phase. We're entering the psychotic phase. He will smite
Who's he?
This guy.
Oh, he is, okay.
He's 24 inch range.
Okay.
Oh, 7. I thought that was a perils. 7, it goes off.
Okay.
You can try to deny if you wish.
Sure. We get a 9. That's denied.
Okay. The next one will be the strike squad. And that's a 7 as well.
We gotta try and deny this too. We don't. That goes through.
3. Down to 5.
Well, 3 of
Oh,
them, right?
three, yeah,
6 ups, ignore them. We ignore 1, 2 go through. He is down to 6 wounds left. 6 wounds. Okay.
This will be the Terminator squad.
Okay.
And that's a 6. That's 11.
11. We gotta try and deny this. What can we do? We get a 7 plus 1, 8. That's 3 again.
Yep.
Okay. 6 is ignore.
Nice.
They ignore 1, 2 more go through. That's 4 left.
Okay, this is the ancient with the banner.
Okay.
And that's a 6. It goes off.
Okay, I can't deny this. 3 more. Nope. 3 go through. He is down to 1 wound left.
Astral aim.
Okay.
And it goes off on an 8. You can't deny that. I'll put it on this one.
Okay.
Okay, so plus skill 2, re-rolling 1s on this squad. Re-rolling 1s. Hits, strike 9, anything but. 1 goes through. 6, well, will be 6 wounds if it.
Okay. So that's going to be
The wounds don't travel on unless they're
5 pin roll save. Saved.
Nice. We go to close combat.
Okay.
So this is the strike squad. And they get an extra attack because of the bearer. Okay, so that's 4. So that's 2 hits. And 5s to wound. No wounds.
Okay.
Striking these guys, so they're up. 8, they're in. 2, 2, and 2 with the falchions. No reroll to hits. Okay, good. So the 2 hits from the demon hammer, 1 there. Okay, so you got 3 wounds from the 2 wounds from the demon hammer, 1 regular.
So let's do the demon hammer first. 3 ups. Save them both, and then the other one, save them. Save them all.
The Brotherhood Ancient,
Oh, so he's going after Magnus 4 attacks. Okay, go for it.
4 attacks, and then he's got the falchion gives him 1 extra attack.
Okay.
No, it doesn't give him 1 extra attack. The banner gives him 1 extra attack.
Okay.
Sorry. So strength 4, tough to 7, so winning on 5s. Re-rolling wounds. 5 wounds. No,
I've
sorry.
done it with like a tray
2.
of X-Wing stuff.
2 wounds.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I can't see my feet. So
Save them both.
If you're not used
That's
to
my
it.
That's it for that then. That's
So Magnus gets the strike back, right? 2 on him to finish him off, the banner guy. And then the rest of them are going to go onto the Terminators. 2 on the banner guy. Hit. And then 3 on the Terminators. Rerolling the 1s. Okay. So 2 wounds. 1 wound on the banner guy. And Terminators. 2 wounds. So
the banner guy.
banner guy -4.
Yes!
Okay. And then 2 on the Termies.
1 dead. Okay.
There we go.
We roll a 3 or better, we go to turn 6.
Please.
Alright, let's see what we got. go to turn 6.
We go to turn 6. Turn 6, chaos, I guess. Magnus is not gonna move. Okay, Team Gold will be advancing, I guess. And they're just gonna move 6 inches here. And that's the end of the movement phase. Psychic phase, we're gonna try and do Weaver of Fates and Magnus. That's a 6, that does go off.
All right, we are going to deny that this time. This will be the that ancient denies it.
Denied, okay. We're gonna try and do Warp Time next. 4, doesn't go off. And last thing that we're gonna try and do is Smite. Smite is what do you want? Cocked, re-rolling. That's
Still cocked. Get it on that
still
thing.
cocked. 5.
Plus 2 is 7?
Nope, just 5.
Just 5? That goes off? Okay. Okay, so this will be the Terminators trying to deny it.
Okay.
And they do it.
They denied. That's the end of the psychic phase, and I guess we're just gonna resolve these combats. 5 attacks with Magnus, 2 on the banner guy, 3 on the Terminators, 3 on the Terminators, hitting on 2s, all of them hit. Banner dude, rerolling the 1s. Okay, wounding the Terminators, 2 wounds, wounding the banner guy, 2 wounds. There we go. Invuln saves on the banner dude, 2 of them.
2 of them? Okay. For the Emperor.
One goes through, so that's going to be 3 damage. He's down to 2 wounds left. I believe that he is removed from play.
1 dead, 1 survives.
You get to swing back.
Alright, so these guys go first. They've got 2 shots each. 3 1 hits. No wound. He's hitting on a 3. He gets a -1 to hit for the big jammer. So he's got 3 shots. 2 base. Wait a minute. No, he's got 2 shots. No, he's got 3. They have base 3. Base 2. Extra 1 for the sergeant. Hitting on 4s. Alright. Okay, then this guy goes. And he's got 2 shots. 2 hits. 1 wound.
Okay.
Let's roll a 2. How's it going?
Well, 4 up, rerolling 1s.
Oh, 4.
2.
Oh, mother of emperors.
How much damage?
Oh,
How much damage is this?
well, it does. You got 1 wound left, so it doesn't
I know,
matter.
but how much damage is
It
it?
does 1.
1. On a 6, he ignores
Oh,
it.
shit, that's right.
And
Oof,
no,
was
he gets cracked.
almost.
Magnus is removed from play.
Oh, good God, that was difficult to do. Okay, sorry. So 3 inches, 3 inches. 3.
Yeah.
So now he's there. They get 6. They're there. Okay, and he's. Yeah, we're done with the 6th turn.
Okay. Do we go into turn 7?
Turn 7.
Looks like we do. Okay. So we moved the Team Gold 5 inches over here. And that's gonna be it for movement into the shooting phase. They can't see the guy at the top, but they can most definitely see. So the guy with the rotor can, the Soul Reaper cannon, can see the guy furthest to the left.
This guy?
Yep, and then these 4 guys can see those 2 little dudes
Okay.
back there. So
Let's
that's
go.
exactly what we're gonna do. Soul Reaper cannon shooting into this gentleman over here. We're looking for 3s. We are strength 5, toughness is 4, so we are looking for 3s. We wound twice. This is going to be -3 to aping.
Okay, so 5 up save.
Yep.
Fails both saves. How
He's
much
dead.
damage?
Fire everything they have into these
Okay.
2 guys over here to get them off of this objective. So let's start with the missile rack. Hits once, strength 8, toughness 4. That's 1 wound, -2 to AP, and D3 damage.
So it's 3 up save. -1, right? Oh,
That's one guy that just picked
How
one.
much damage? Oh, it's a strike.
I
Strike
think
guy.
it's D3 damage, but they are single
Yeah.
single wound each. So,
Okay, so one's dead.
one's that. You want this guy or this guy?
I take the first guy.
This guy?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we got 1, 2, 3 guys with rapid fire 2. Rapid fire 2 Inferno Bolters hitting on 3s. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Just 2 of them. 4 versus 4. One of them, -2.
Minus
He
2.
is gone as well.
Wow. Okay.
So this guy is removed from play as well. And that's all I got, my friend.
Okay.
So it's now you.
Yeah, so this is it. You needed to... So they move over.
I didn't kill enough.
Yeah.
That's it. And I think at this point we're definitely done and over with this game.
He can go. He can just secure that nation.
Yep. So you got
4?
4 for this one.
5.
No, you got 2 for this, right?
Right. Oh, yeah, it's one. It's one. Well, you can check your computer. It's one in the background.
4 for this, 2 for this. That's 6, and you got 1 more over
6.
there. That's 2. That's
7,
worth
8.
2 points. So that's 8 plus 1 for First Blood.
And slay the Warlord 9.
And slay the Warlord. Yep.
Right. So 8. Wait. So that's 10.
10. And I am at 4. And slay the Warlord 5. So that's 10 to 5. That's a crazy good victory for
That was a good game.
Grey Knights.
That was an intense game.
That was an intense game.
Great opponent.
Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this game. We'll catch you next time.